This week we've got vomit tumor, shot through the heart, and memory loss.
And you're to blame. No love, a bad name.
All right, for the first story, this man from China, he got so drunk. How does this shit happen?
Yeah. You don't even know the story. Why are you judging?
Yeah, men get drunk here.
Wait a minute.
Everybody of every ethnicity gets drunk.
Exactly.
No. But it was tumor vomit. So all this fucking wild shit always comes out of China. Why?
Because they got 1 billion people.
Yeah, but I don't hear like one of those things come out here. Like, oh, there's a giant snake.
We don't have 1 billion people.
That came out of a fucking newborn baby or something. And we're like, what? How does that happen?
Call Florida.
We're thoroughly offended.
Yes.
Florida is like mini China.
I like how everyone's ignoring your ass.
No, nobody's ignoring me. I'm just saying I'm offended. I'm just letting it know.
Why are you offended?
Because she's making fun of Asian people.
Oh.
God, I hate them. Go.
Not your Asians.
I know.
Her husband.
Man, when we were traveling, dude, I fucking Chinese people, god damn it.
Oh my god.
Fucking hate Chinese.
Remember the last days when they entered our hotel?
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god, that was the worst. I'm like, I'm here to relax. Get the fuck out of my space.
Like, it was so dude, just going through the international fucking
They kept cutting me. I kept throwing Taika's stroller in front because I'm like, ah.
Dude, you know, because Mariel, she could speak Chinese, so she could tell them not to move, but then I can't speak it, so I just at a certain point I just got so fed up because they were trying to cut, like 12 people were trying to cut. I literally took my luggage, I went boom, and I slammed it. I said no, because I was so pissed, because already 20 people cut us in line.
You know what's crazy though? The thing is, from their intentions, they don't even think that they're pulling a fast one. They just go, this motherfucker leaves so much room. Okay, I'll go here. So when you tell them no,
Those you lose, buddy.
yeah, and then when you tell them no and there's still a big gap, they probably think you're tripping. They're like, what the hell is something
Absolutely not. And I got disappointed at the fucking French people in front of us that were just letting them through. I thought French were supposed to be rude, you fucks. They were just like, like fucking bitches.
But on the flip, right, there's always a positive side.
Which is?
You can do that back to them and they don't give a fuck because that's just natural. You can just cut them.
But then it's not revenge.
It's not.
It's not as satisfying.
Right in front of them, they don't even care.
Yeah, they're just like, go do it. They're like this. Like, oh.
I wanted to take that fucking lady and chuck her like a fucking shot put, dude.
I've done it back and I'm like, damn it, it's not satisfying.
They're like, okay, cool. This is
Because they're not trying to be bad people. They just have way different.
But it's so infuriating for the rest of us.
I think they're trying to be bad people. All right, how about that? I think there are people in China that know that that's wrong, and they're like, what the fuck, too?
Yeah, I took China Air on our honeymoon and like, god damn, like, never again. It was just the entire plane. Like, I was the weird one.
Yeah.
They were all just like squishing me and rude and running over everything, and I was just like,
Were you loud as hell on the plane the entire flight?
yeah, but I had headphones on, but that didn't bother me as much as just being smashed into. Like, I'm like a doorway. Like, they just think they can walk through me. It's so weird.
It's fucking crazy, dude. I feel
That's
like
very deep.
I need to put blades all over my body so they just don't touch.
Oh, like punk rock spike.
Yeah, just like a porcupine. I fucking dare you right now.
That's why those guys are wearing that shit. They got spikes all over their shoes and hats and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Their backpacks always have hella spikes on it and shit. Oh, that's so
Louboutins.
true. Yeah.
Did you guys experience the tour bus that came in?
Yeah, I'm telling you, in the onsen, it was horrible.
The last 2 days, this big tour bus of like, it was like Hong Kong Chinese tourists that came in together. So it was like hella Cantonese, hella Mandarin, really loud, right? And then you guys remember the free ramen nights that they would have in the cafeteria?
So loud.
So like that. It was like crazy because overnight it was like calm and peaceful, and out of nowhere it's like loud as fuck, right? And then Jess is looking around and she's never experienced this before, and she's like, can we not go to China? And I was like, it's okay.
Because I had
Jess and I were sitting this close in the onsen.
And someone came between you two?
We couldn't hear each other. We literally could not hear each other. We were like practically yelling.
I was yelling at you guys, you know that? Because the guy's bath is next to the girl's bath. And
Oh yeah, we could hear you guys.
And I'm like, Jess, Tiff, are you there? And I hear like old ladies just yelling at each other. And I'm like, fuck, I don't think they're there, man.
It was so fun.
We were there the first night we heard you. So this story here, this drunk man from China, he threw up a tumor and swallowed it back because he thought it was a part of his organ.
Oh, how big was it? Do you have
He spat it out. So it came out and then he swallowed it again and then shat it out.
So he's saying that he felt discomfort in his throat for several weeks, the 63-year-old man, but he didn't think about it. He was just like, fuck it. So then he became very, very, very drunk and he started throwing up like very severely. And then that's when he threw up a 10-centimeter piece of flesh that resembled a forked tongue. I don't know what that means.
Ew!
Like a snake tongue.
Yeah, and so they're saying that he thought that it was a viper.
But why would you eat it again, you idiot?
Because it was still like stuck inside. He didn't throw it all the way up.
So he was choking on his own tumor.
Yeah, pretty much. So he thought like, oh shit, it's still attached. I need this.
He thought it was like the end of his tongue.
Yeah, maybe.
I know that feeling though.
I remember that story.
I sneezed out a piece of thing that came out, and I went into the ER thinking that I need to surgically get it back into my sinus.
But you kept it in ice.
I kept it in a bag.
What is it?
No.
It was booger.
It was basically like mucus can turn into like a organism within your sinus, and once it's like, I don't know, they were just that's what the doctor was explaining to me. Like it got what's the word?
It came alive.
Like an infection. Basically, like it grew and it turned into something, and then I sneezed it out, and it looked like a chicken liver or something, and I was like, I need this back in my soul. I was like, nah, it's cool, you could throw it away.
But yeah, this dude started drinking water in order to help him swallow the thing back. And so he went to the doctor.
I'm surprised that food didn't fucking grill it and like.
Ew.
This will be good here.
Yeah, and so once he went to the hospital, they found out that it was a tumor in his esophagus. They removed a 15-centimeter tumor.
I thought he vomited it out and he like ate it again.
No, well, it came out, but it was still attached.
Yeah.
So that's why he was like, oh shit,
That
I
makes
need
sense.
this.
So they didn't really have to do much then, huh? They just went back in and they were like, okay.
I thought he was gonna pull it out, and then he's like, "Oh, time for a birthday cake," and he gets cigarettes and lights it as candles. It's like a cigarette birthday cake.
These are like magic.
It was a benign tumor. They're saying that usually these types, so it's called a fibroma, and so usually it grows in the uterus.
He has a uterus in his throat?
But it happened in his esophagus.
He gives birth the next week out of his throat.
So the little baby comes out. Oh no.
I need this. Put it back in.
Trust me, you can come in my mouth. Trust me, I have a uterus in here.
Alright, moving on to our next story. A 47-year-old Italian man survived after being shot through the heart by an arrow.
With the arrow? Damn, the mafia's using fucking.
Oh my God!
Nothing, Jon Snow.
Wait, that shit went through his fucking nipple?
Through his heart. Yeah.
Look at Nikki using Game of Thrones jokes. That's so
Are you proud of me?
That's so cute. I fucking love it.
I respected you because you stuck to your guns, but you caved, dude. And now you're a fucking loser like us.
Yeah, right, Gio.
Isn't the show good though? After the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's not a show that I would pick to watch. But now that I've invested in so many characters, I'm like,
You're
I guess
addicted, huh?
I have to find out what happens
I'm
to them.
addicted to that shit.
That's why you need friends to force you to do shit.
But I never would have picked it.
Exactly.
That's why you're friends.
Me neither. I don't like sci-fi shit. I don't really like medieval shit that much.
If it
Yeah.
wasn't for Julia, I would have never watched it.
It's like History Channel, right? Like, yeah, like when I don't want to know about it, but then yeah, like once you tell me the story of what happened in the world, I'm like, okay, that was kind of interesting.
History Channel's dope.
They did all that, but I would never pick to watch it. You know, I would never pick to like learn about our history.
I never watched Lord of the Rings or anything, or like Harry Potter. I never really watched it.
I also don't like accents. So it was really, now that I have subtitles, it's so much easier.
You have an accent to them.
No.
Okay?
I talk like the other people on TV.
You have an accent to them.
You fucking cunt.
You dumb bitch.
You like accents? I love accents.
I don't like those,
only like the
milady, my lord,
Is it only that accent?
kinds of
Pretty much, yeah. Like,
So you're fine with all their accents?
yeah, I don't mind Asian accents.
You don't like 007?
It's alright.
But queen.
I think what made me like the accent is that they cuss like normal people, and then their speech pattern isn't medieval. They're saying like modern day shit.
Oh, I wouldn't know. It just all seems like my lord, my lady.
Like you dumb bitch. That's not very
Yeah, look how much. Cause you dumb bitch. You dumb bitch.
So yeah, so this guy who got shot through the heart, The arrow pierced his heart's left ventricle and a lung.
Oh my God.
The only other information that I have is the fact that it was reported as this accident happened while he was handling a crossbow.
This way?
He shot himself.
What the fuck?
But the police haven't ruled out the possibility that it was a suicide attempt.
Oh.
You know, that's what they say, is when you get pierced by an arrow, you leave it in there. You don't pull it out.
Yeah, he did pull it out.
Yeah, you don't pull it out.
But he survived.
If you pull it out, that's when you bleed out. You leave it in, it's okay.
So if you get shot with an arrow, just leave it in.
You just have to break it off.
Yep.
All your clothes gets tailored.
So moving on to our last story. A constipated woman lost 10 years of her memories after trying to poop.
Did she fucking try to shit so hard that she fucking started fucking up her
Exploded a
head?
nerve.
She had a fucking stroke from trying to shit so hard.
Wait, 10 years of memory? So she pushed so hard some of her wrinkles in her brain went away.
She shit so hard that she lost a decade.
They're saying that she had amnesia for only
Amnesia?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Oh, so she got back her memory?
I kind of want amnesia for 8 hours.
That'd be the best way to fucking dump somebody though with amnesia.
I don't even know who
You
you
don't
are.
even have
But
to
then you're
take
gonna fall in love with
responsibility.
them all over again because you're gonna forget that you had the relationship. You're gonna see them.
That's funny.
Like, damn, who's that?
Huh, that's right. It's like, oh, that ass is nice, and then you find out you fucking.
Joe really considered it and was like, yeah, I'm down. And then he saw all the problems. He's like, no, wait.
You want to relive this moment again? Maybe.
Maybe it turned out different since they still remember.
Oh, because they remember all the little things that, the landmines they have to walk.
All right, nice save.
But I was thinking something more evil. I was thinking about pretending to have amnesia and then breaking I was thinking like,
Spineless.
oh my God, how are you? It's like, who are you? I have no idea who you are. It's like, are you blind too? I
don't remember.
I don't remember you at all. Oh, this is not gonna work out.
But yeah, so this woman, she's from Hong Kong, and so they're saying that she was just so constipated, she exerted so much force during her time of like trying to push a shit out that it led to insufficient amount of oxygen being delivered to the brain.
Oh shit, so she wasn't breathing too.
You know she just has to
Yeah.
take a laxative, right?
Maybe she
And
did.
it just-
We know people that try to take laxatives and nothing happened.
Have you taken the hospital laxative?
She probably.
They should get a colonic then.
The hospital laxative fucks you up. Like, it's terrible. It's like a ticking time bomb. Like, they give it to you, you eat it, and then an hour later, everything comes out.
I never had that.
I want a colonic. I feel like I'd be so clean.
You should try a coffee enema.
Yeah, I want to try that too. The only
shit.
part that scares me is sticking a tube in my butthole.
Not that your butt's gonna get high as fuck.
Caffeine?
I mean, is
Coffee.
caffeine gonna fuck you up that much?
Fuck yeah from your ass.
It's gonna fuck your ass up, literally.
It does absorb, like, if you could get way drunker with your asshole.
Because it doesn't filter through
Yeah,
your...
because there's so many blood vessels there.
I mean, if I hear colors, it's alright. I don't mind.
Parasites come out.
Okay, do we have to talk about this?
That's why I want to do it.
Parasites come out.
Can we all get a fucking, what is it called, an enema together?
I don't want to do it.
I want to do
You
it.
want to keep your parasites?
Yeah, can we do it then? Can you
Yeah,
put this?
yeah.
I feel like you already know where to go.
I've never done it, but I've been reading about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I've always been against it because I'm like, that's not natural, and like
It's not. It doesn't work.
You're like your good bacteria.
Once in a lifetime, I think is okay.
Yeah, I think that like I just want to see what happens because
Yeah.
that feeling of everything being cleaned out. I don't know. I think that.
I know I'm full of shit.
Just take a diuretic. It's the same thing. Not diuretic, but fucking laxative. You'll be fine.
Or eat some Mexican food.
Yeah.
But that's not as satisfying
food.
as like knowing that this water went all through your
Yeah.
intestines and cleaned it
You're
all out.
flushed out.
That's like pretty satisfying.
Because then the coffee thing, is that only your large intestine? It doesn't do anything to your small intestine?
I don't know. I just know they stick a tube up your booty and then they pump it with coffee.
Whoa.
It goes all the way up to your small intestine, the
Yeah,
regular
yeah, it
enema?
goes like that.
I don't know. I want to.
think so.
I want to know.
I don't know what the
my
process
one?
looks like.
There's like, I know. Like, what if it starts from your mouth?
Like a fucking fountain.
Oh no, I want it the other way.
Ew, but then it'd be shit. It'd be all shit. Yeah, I don't
Oh, that's disgusting, dude.
I've seen the aftermath though.
What is? What do you mean?
Like I knew someone that did it. That just does coffee enemas for people.
Yeah.
She'll take pictures afterwards, and then there's like little weird parasite-looking creatures.
Shut up.
I have to do it.
I need to. Can you book that for us?
Yeah.
I need to do it now.
JK Adventures.
Oh my god.
But we all have it because it helps us break down food and stuff.
I don't want freeloaders in my body.
Yeah, there's some parasites that you should not have there. They eat your food and then they fart it out like the methane. They emit methane gas and then you're all bloated all the time. You're like, why the fuck am I bloated all the time? So maybe, actually, someone with IBS, maybe you should check it out.
Maybe. You know, they're like linking those parasites and different kind of probiotic or like bad bacteria and all that shit to people's personalities.
Really?
You know that?
No.
Because, so if that, like let's say meat becomes your main food source, right?
Yeah.
And then if meat becomes your main food source, it builds that bacteria that likes to digest that food and it grows. And then it sees it as food. So then when you get hangry or whatever, it wants that kind of food to feed that bacteria.
I only had that when I was pregnant with Taika.
He was your parasite.
He was a parasite.
He literally was.
Fat ass parasite.
He's like, I want burgers. I want it now.
I was pissed. I was so hungry.
Dang. I want to do it.
Yeah, we're doing it. I'm getting these fucking.
What if you flush it out and then you're just like, you have no personality anymore because that was controlling you. You're just kind of like.
Well, you get to reset it. Then you get to be whatever personality you want.
Exactly. You're blinking.
You're making shit up.
You're making shit up.
You're making shit up. What the You're making shit up. You're making
Only Joe can play pretend.
But you're made up shit, dude. That's so fucking funny.
Your shit's made up. My shit's real.
No, it doesn't fit with my narrative. That's why. God damn it.
Your pretend doesn't fit my pretend.
Yeah.
I like your pretend.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll do it with you guys too. I want a high ass butthole.
You're trying to flush your booty hole out?
Maybe.
What if you kept your parasites and then like you have bits of your
What's wrong with you? I'm not with you anymore.
Well, I was trying to play into his narrative.
That's weird.
I'd burn that motherfucker.
But that's your old personality.
No, but I burn it.
You could raise a little Joe that could be free and live in mud huts.
That's gross. Have you heard about the booty shit transplants? That
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people that have like intestinal problems, they need healthy shit. So people donate healthy shit, and then they insert it up in there, and they have like good bacteria.
It's probiotics.
I'd be down with that. If there's some dude out there with some crazy ass metabolism that eats pizza and gets a six pack,
Yeah.
and then maybe their gut flora is really good, I'm like, give me that shit.
I'm not
Put it in
gonna
here.
want to lay on you anymore because you're gonna be too hard.
That's disgusting.
It's a doctor. He gets it out of like a fucking thing like this. Fuck, sorry, Nikki.
Like a petri dish?
Yeah, he gets it on. He gets in a glove and he just like fucking pats it in there.
Oh shit!
Like it's chewing tobacco?
Architect.
Well, they open up your asshole and then they just stuff it with someone else's shit?
Yeah,
Ah!
like a sausage. You know when you're trying to fill up a sausage?
Oh shit!
That's disgusting.
How many sausages have you filled?
None.
Oh, let me tell you, absolutely none.